Hello, folks. It is official. The matchup-moth got banned, but it's a lot different than the last time it got banned because you might be getting deja vu from this. Volcarona was banned in DLC 1 through a quick ban. But this time it was actually gone through the normal democratic process, which is what it should have happened the first time, and it was pretty. I would say 75% is pretty overwhelmingly, considering 60% is the middle ground. So I'd say that's a pretty definitive ban vote in my opinion. But yeah, Volcarona is no longer in the OU tier. Hold up, it's being suspected just because it's so damn good. I'll include the links to this down below so you guys can read it all if you want, or you can pause the video, of course. But as you can see, Volcarona got banned. And what are my thoughts on this? So first of all, let's talk about why it got banned. I mean, if you're not playing OU, then you don't know. If you play OU, you probably know. But for those who aren't playing OU, basically, this thing has always been kind of a matchup moth, but even more so, even in a more micro sense, through the addition of Terra. You also get to pick your own coverage through Terra Blast. And it's just really damn good. You can run a fully offensive set. You know, you have a nice, good base stats, and you had the greatest setup move probably in the whole game with Quiver Dance. And then you got two great stabs, Fiery Dance to further boost your special attack. You got Bug Buzz as another stab option. And then you have Terra Blast so you can pick your Terra option. Now, that does mean Volcarona is pretty reliant on Terra. If you're using Volcarona, you're probably giving it the Terra option. Volcarona also pretty much relies on heavy duty boots, but still, it has a ton of upside with its offensive potential. Now, you could also use it on the defensive side. You could still use Terra Blast with the defensive side too. Quiver Dance, Giga Drain, Fiery Dance. This is if you want triple coverage. This is more running just a defensive stat spread, so that way it's harder to take you down while you're setting up, which is really good. The addition of Terra also allows you to get an extra turn of setup because of your opponent's going for a super effective move, and then you're like, psych, I resist it now. You get an extra turn of setup, which is pretty cool. This is my own Volcarona set that I usually ran, and it's also a popular Volcarona set. Maybe not the spread. This spread is maybe a little outdated for what the metagame needs now, but it basically, you got Terra Grass to further boost Giga Drain's power and use that as a second healing tool that comboed with Quiver Dance and Morning Sun. Pretty much damage that gets done to this thing, unlike other Terra abusers like King Gambit, for example, damage done to this thing is reversible, which is huge. Another thing that I don't think gets talked about enough with Volcarona is its ability Flame Body. So yes, it has a terrible physical defensive prowess, but Pokemon are afraid to attack this thing physically because if their physical sweeper gets burned, they might be in a losing position. They might just automatically lose the game from that position. And we all know Flame Body, we know this isn't a 30% chance. This is like a 50% chance. Anyone who's fought Volcarona knows that 30% chance is not real. So, basically, this thing is like, this moth is like perfect. Unless, even if you have a Heatran, which used to be a great counter to it, like in Gen 8, for example, it doesn't really matter because you just turn to a ground joint and blow that bitch away. So there's really, yeah, and I mean, Terra Dragon, Terra Ground, those are just a couple of options. You could also run, like I said, with Capybara, Terra Grass to further boost Giga Drain. If you're running Psychic and then Quiver Dance or Substitute, because you also run Substitute on this thing. If you want to run Psychic, you could run Terra Psychic to further boost that. I don't know why you would. It's not a great option, but it's available to you. If you're really brave and running Hurricane, you could do Terra Fly. You can do Terra Fairy on this thing. I've seen Terra Water come out. I've seen some Terra Rocks. You guys can't see it because I'm like hovering over it, but basically, you know, you got those options. There's so many like good Terra options on this thing. And honestly, if you really wanted to, I've seen some run Swarm too to further boost Bug Buzz, but Flame Body's your overall better ability in my opinion. But yeah, basically this thing just had infinite options. It was really strong offensively already from the get-go, and its downsides did not offset its upsides. So you might be wondering, oh, Mr. 502, when you talked about this getting banned during DLC 1, you were like, oh my god, this is stupid, this is dumb. Well, hold on. Hold on, folks. If I remember my own words correctly, which I might be forgetting, and if I'm forgetting, do not put me when I spread misinformation in the comments section. Don't do that. But I'm pretty sure when I made that video, I was only disagreeing with it on the premise of how they did it, not on the fact that they did it. And I still stand by that Volcarona probably would have been banned by suspect test if it wasn't like quick ban. But I still also stand by that the quick ban was kind of an overreach. It still feels like there may have been some sway and some corruption going on there and some lobbying from the tier leader, but that's just my opinion. So what do you guys think though? Let me know down in the comments below. Volcarona being gone a good thing? Are we glad this thing's gone? Are we sad that thing's gone? Is it going to be any decent, any good in Ubers? I doubt it, but maybe it will be. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.